Hi there, I'm Lavellan and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, episode 111. Okay, so we're going through the Elvhen and looking for another one near a bookshelf. Okay. It's very tempting to take a different party. Very tempting. But I think I'll stick with the same party. Let's take them. Yeah. So we need to look for a bookshelf. I do kind of want to have another look around just in case anything has changed. I don't think it will do. Not in this area, but you never know. Place. A top hat. For some cunning. Okay. Sure. Great. When did we pick up a top hat? I have no idea. But other than that, it doesn't look like anything's changed. We still can't get through this one, can we?
What's wrong? That one doesn't like you?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it.
Right. Well, let's go then. Ah, that path has just materialized, has it? Well. You just made it, guys. You just made it. Sort of like that one. Except this one's staying permanently. I don't mind if I do. Okay. Oh. Yeah, there's another one over here. Okay. Well, we'll do this first. Then we'll get to the super important mission. Okay. Ah, broken Elvhen. Dragon statue. Lots and lots of bones. And some coiled chain. Well, that's, doesn't bode well, does it? Let's go through. Okay. Some more, I'm gonna assume Elvhen graffiti. Okay. Oh. Smashed. Only the middle one still works. Okay. Fade touched Navarite. Very nice. So, all of those mirrors, all of the Elvhens, they're supposed to be connected one mirror to another. So that's two locations. Two completely separate locations that they can no longer go to. Only the central one to the crossroads worked. I wonder where the other two led to. Oh, okay. Prison. So many bodies. So many. That's horrible. And so many broken Elvhens as well. Wow. Read this. Crumpled page. This note is written in an unknown language, but the portly figure at the bottom with a ring of keys and an unflattering scowl is likely a jailer who once walked these flagstones. He's been drawn cross-eyed and wiggling lines radiating from his backside. Well, why not? Why not? Oh dear. Well, let's loot this then.
Let's kill the damn demons already!
Yep, we will. Terror demon. Okay, that makes sense in a place like this. It makes sense. Let's get a cage in. Go. We've got this, guys. Oh yes. Nice and easy. Okay. And loot that. Corpse heart. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, let's loot this. The skin that stalks. With the skin that shields schematic, the skin that stalks schematic, and the skin that strikes schematic. Okay, and this is a medium armor. Ugh. Notes on methods of enchantment. Notes on the 4th attempt. The weave goes smoothly, bound tightly between many items. The stress on the energy produces finer results than a singular enchantment. Using up the last of the stock was well worth it, as I explained to it as a courtesy before final work began. Adjustments to the underlay were a great success, and will allow the recipe to be made with material taken from lesser animals if the need arises. Below the letters, possibly in lieu of a signature, is the stamp of a stylized Haller head. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Gillinan, you creep. Okay. Taken together, diagrams and ratios, carefully inked at the bottom of the last of these notes, could be turned into a schematic that replicates the creation of these artifacts. Possibly. Possibly. I'm not sure I actually want to wear it, though. That's horrible. And it's medium armor. I won't be able to wear it anyway, but still. Oh, yuck. So that's what you're wearing. Can you even see it? You can. Okay. So just know that that is people skin. That is people skin. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yeah, I'm not wearing any of those items. So, let's go. Alright. Yeah, maybe I should change into my armour for this, but I really like the thought that we're just running through in our finery and just just doing what we absolutely have to, while knowing that we might have to return and be, you know, the Inquisitor at a moment's notice. So no time to change. Come on. But also we're a mage, so using clothing is normal for us. Clothing or light armor is a mage's thing. Hey, let's read this.
An alluvion marked by a bookshelf. This should be it.
It should be. I'm so sorry I clicked on this, just in case anyone else was going to say something. Books in the Crossroads. A book from the Crossroads. Its pages are filled with numbers and letters splattered around the page in random order, like writing in a dream. Every other book on its shelf is filled with the same nonsense script. In certain lights, the letters appear to shift slightly out of the corner of the eye. Well, okay then.
Good. Time to get some answers from the Vidasala.
Indeed. We need to actually find this Vidasala. So, read this one. Map of the Crossroads. This unsigned note was tucked into a bookshelf in the Crossroads, as if left for someone to find. Do not stray from the marked paths. There are many mirrors. Some lead to danger. Do not linger longer than you must. At the bottom is a crude map of floating islands, some of which seem impossible to reach. Oh dear. Luckily we can. We can reach them. Okay. And there's another note here. Communal journal. This slim journal was tucked into a bookshelf in the Crossroads as if left for someone to find. Each entry is in a different hand. I've dropped rocks off a dozen ledgers. I've not heard one hit bottom. This place has no bottom. Do not be here if you have no tasks here. An entry in Kunlat follows. Emmet missed the rendezvous. He said he was scouting the lower ledgers on orders. Another entry in Kunlat follows. Understood. No one's to go near that mirror. Right. Oh dear. Well, this mirror is one that we are going to get into. Let's go.
Is this some sort of old elven library?
It definitely saw a massive magical backlash some time ago.
Let's hope we can track down the Vidasala in all this.
Indeed. Let's hope. So, oh, an upside down alluvion right there. Okay. Oh, the library. The best place ever. Okay. Well, let's start with you. Via Dethara, Signs of Victory. The pages of this book, Memory, describe a monument made in a single afternoon by 1,000 toiling servants swarming over a lump of fallen stone as large as a collapsed mountain. By the end of the day, the stern figure of Elvhen stares down into a valley carved out from the foothills of the rock. The slaves have disappeared. Light radiates from the Eidolon's narrowed eyes and its open, snarling mouth. Hail Elvhen, first among the gods. Mark his victory eternal. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Thousands of slaves. Well, first it said servants, not slaves, didn't it? Let's read this one. Oh, there's an actual skeleton just there. Well, you know, knowledge it's important. So is taking care of yourself. Is that a person? Maybe. Via Dethara, Exile of the Forbidden Ones. The pages of this book, Memory, show the blazing forms of the Evanuris banishing a howling spirit from the reaches of the Fade that touched their lands. A voice rings out, stern and imperial. For abandoning the people in their time of greatest need, for casting aside form to flee to where the earth could not reach, we declare Zebenkek and others of her ilk exiled from the lands of the Evanuris. Beware, their familiarity with shape allows them to travel paths unaided. They may be bound, but only the protection of your gods will fully shield you from their malice. They are forbidden from the earth that is our right. Wow. Zebenkek was a her. Okay, another dead person. Yikes. Let's read this. Via Dethara, Homecoming. The pages of this book, Memory, describe an elf approaching a city of glass spires so deeply blue they ache. The city's outskirts are wrapped in lakes of mist, and figures stroll along the pearly, glowing strips as if they walked on solid ground. Groves of trees woven into enormous parks shelter elves in quiet hollows, while other elves walk below a river churning along an invisible shoal in the air. The scene hums with quiet talk and contentment as the Memory's maker reaches the city's gates, already thrown open wide. That's lovely. That is lovely. Imagine. Just imagine. Oh look, another golden wolf statue. So much money. So much wealth that they had to make these statues. Ooh! Well, sucks to be you, doesn't it? You've been staked 4 times. Wow. Well, let's read this. The very private diary of Sandal Feddic. Do not read. 2 Kingsway 941. Enchantment. 19 Harvestmere 941. Enchantment. 11 First Fall 941. Enchantment. 15 Herring 941. Enchantment. 7 Winter March 942. Enchantment. 38 Winter March 942. Enchantment. 5 Guardian 942. Enchantment. 21 Draconis 942. Enchantment. 16 Cloud Reach 942. Enchantment. Your fate is a little bit more obvious. Yeah, okay. You tried to attack Sandal. That didn't go well for you. It never goes well for anyone. Superb Corrupting Rune. Superb Frost Rune. Beautiful. But why were you here, Sandal? Why were you here? Where was your dad? I mean, it's been 10 years. I don't want to say that there could be an unfortunate reason for Sandal to be alone here and have left his diary, I guess. because there is only one bedroll, so... I don't want to modify my weapons, though. Yeah. Sorry, the mosaics just look really funny to me. Okay. So, we can get around that way. Looks like it's the only way to go. Yeah? Yeah, it's the only way. Alright, let's go. And we have an archivist. Okay. Oh dear.
Andaran Atishan, Mithadra Elvhen.
Damn it.
More ancient Elven.
If you wish, honored Elvhen, I will speak so your guests understand. I
Hey.
am study. I am a learning thirst. Come, know what has not been lost. New words, new stories. The Kunari would not approach, but we learned their words as well. If you wish to exchange knowledge, they congregate by the lower gate.
Exchange knowledge? I don't think so. What is this place?
What did the old elves use this place for?
This is the Vir Dethara, the living knowledge of the Empire. The libraries of every city, the wisdom of every court. A connecting place whose paths are in disarray.
Why are the paths in disarray?
What put this place into disarray?
The Vir Dethara was made with world and fade. When they sundered, so did we. Paths broke, knowledge fragmented, many were trapped. I preserved their last words.
What last words?
What were these old elves' last words?
What happened? Where are the paths? Where are the paths? God save me, the floor is gone. Do not let me fall. Do not let me... On this spot, that is all.
Thanks. Really paints a picture.
It sure does. It sure does. Investigate. What's the Vidasala doing here?
I'm looking for a Kunari named Vidasala. Do you know what she wants here?
Vidasala, yes. She uses scholars and mages for study. They fear this place, but they seek to know the Veil.
The Veil?
What does Vidasala want to know about the Veil?
I regret I do not have more information. I am sundered from myself. If you discover another one of me nearer the Kunari, I may know more. Kindly give it my greetings. I have not thought with myself for some time.
Tell me about the old elves, please.
I could learn so much about my people. What were they like? How long is our history?
I will try to recall, honored patron, but there are gaps, breaks. Greetings, laughter, Ema Enasal, forms out of air, light, memories. And yet there are so many broken parts at every... missing.
Stop, please, stop. You don't need to hurt yourself.
Yes, wisdom from compassion. Yes, I will stop. Apologies. I knew all once. We knew. With the break, only fragments or knowledge new since the fall.
Oh. Well, let's go.
We'll be going now.
Know this. An unknown person, not of the Kunari, recently woke the librarians.
An unknown person. Could this be our agent of Fen'Harel?
The librarians facilitated learning before the fracture, before the fall. Now, beware them. They are unwell.
Of course, they're unwell. Anyway, can we get a little bit closer to you and actually see you
Greetings.
in this conversation? Yeah, there we go. It's a bit late, but still.
We'll be going now.
Wisdom guide you.
Wisdom guide me. Well, if only. Oh, got some Kunari stuck over there. Well, I don't want to laugh, but that is funny. That's terrible as well. Absolutely terrible. How did you even get over there, guys? How did you get over there? Anyway. Probably one of those. Yeah. Well, anyway. Let's go.
There, Kunari. On that... upside-down island.
Shivering, wide awake, watching for demons. This isn't home. This isn't home at all.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not home, guys. Oh dear. Well, the only way forwards is to use that egg. Yeah, we won't be able to jump there. So, let's discharge the egg, I guess.
That repaired some steps. Let's look around for more. The inverted alluvion must lead to the Kunari.
Sure. That's what it did. Sure. Okay. Those are just hovering in place. They're not connected to anything. Oh, magic. Careful, Cole. Careful, Cole. Okay. We've got another alluvion right there. Not sure that that's accessible. Well, it looks like it might be. It just looks red as well, so we'll have a look around first before we go in it. Okay. Okay. Nothing around here. That's a drop. Just a drop. Another Kunari right there. Guess they're just waiting around to die because they can't seem to get back. Alright then, let's enter this. We've discovered the courtyard. Are we on the upside down part now? No. We're underneath it. I think so. Yeah, okay. Well, never mind. We'll have a look around. Hey, we can listen to Cole.
The veil isn't real. It's false, fake, fabricated to forbid. Isn't it wonderful?
Wonderful isn't the word I would have chosen. No wonder my people are shitting themselves about this place.
It means I belong here, helping, healing the hurt. I'm not a wrong thing, a wreck, a ruin. I'm what I should be. Oh, Seylis understands.
I imagine he would understand if he were here. Shame he ran off.
He doesn't want me to follow, but I can almost feel him here. All new, faded for her.
Cute. Cute, Cole. Can we get anything else from you? Or is that it? I think that's it. Okay. All new, faded for her. Dreadwolf Fenharel. Very clever. Not at all something I ever would have figured out myself. Let's read this. Via Dethara, Duel of 100 Years. The pages of this book, Memory, show a narrow plateau on top of a mountain. Two armoured figures, one in gold, one in black, are fighting in the snow. Steel flickers so fast the air hums. Blood dots the ground. They do not stop for breath. The one in black makes no sound as a blade parts his throat. Mithal, in her wisdom, interceded in an argument between Elganan and Falandine. With clever words, she convinced them to settle their grievance through a battle of their champions. Elganan and Falandine agreed and set their champions against each other rather than declare war among the gods. May these nights long be remembered and Mithal's wisdom praised. Oh wow. Elganan and Falandine couldn't agree on something, so she said, no, let some of your followers kill themselves over it. Wow, Mithal's wisdom. Wow. She's just so amazing. She settled it so easily.
Did you notice? Your anchor is flaring up near magic. Elven magic.
It doesn't hurt when I cast spells. What's causing this?
I'm not sure. Tell us if it gets worse.
I would like to. Let's read this. Via Dethara, a flowering imago. The pages of this book, Memory, describe an immensely tall, immensely graceful vine that flowers with the heat of a copper sunset and has blossoms as large as ponds, petals as long as a man, and scents puffing out like citron and sky and carrion death. The day the last of the vines folds, spent and extinct, the creator of this memory weeps, and after recording the flower's sights and sounds, enters Euthenera. Treasure this thought, for it was the last of its kind, and so much more than the last of me. Oh. Why was it the last? You couldn't cultivate anymore? Why not? Why could you not cultivate anymore? Okay. We came through there, didn't we? Pretty sure we came through there. So many Elvians. So many Elvians. Yeah, we came through here. I looked up. Okay, and we talked to Cole there. So, 2 Elvians to choose from. Let's go to this one. Okay. Ooh. Ew. Loot. Fade touched honeycomb. Okay. Unhit chance to inflict bees on target. Sure. You know, if Sarah wasn't alive and well, if she wasn't alive and well, I'd be worried about that. I'd be very worried about that. But she can't be the only person who really likes bees, so let's not worry. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything else down here. Looks like we're going up. Yeah. Okay. And that's from the other way that we could have come up as well. Okay. Let's get up here. Okay. Well, let's not go straight there. I want to have a look around here first. Very cool. It is very cool to look at. Makes you wonder where exactly this is. Where is it? If we're technically in the Fade, you know, where in the real world would this be? Ah, another archivist spirit. And another Elvhen. Well, we'll get there. Let's come all the way around. Start from this end. Hey, okay, let's examine you.
These Kunari are dead, but there's not a mark on them.
Backs hunched, eyes wide open. They were scared shitless when they died.
Wow, they died of fear. Well, this is the Fade. Entirely possible that fear demons got them. Okay. Was it you, Archivist? I'll get a little bit closer to you just in case.
Welcome, welcome. Listen to the last words of those who lived past the fall. How could the dread wolf cast a veil between the world that wakes and the world that dreams? The Evenuris will send people. They will save us. When have you last heard from the gods? When the veil came down, they went silent. What is this veil? What has Fen'Harel done?
Are these records saying Fen'Harel created the veil between our world and the Fade?
They're saying some guy just made the veil? We must have been ass deep in demons before then.
It's true. That means the Fade and the waking world were once one and the same.
Indeed it does. That is exactly what it means, Dorian. Kind of want to go back and go through the other Elvhen, but we'll be able to do that, I'm sure. I don't suppose there was anything with you, no? Are you the archivist? Can't be. Nah. Let's go. Ooh. Listen to Dorian. Well, sure.
Look at this place. Now that we have so many samples, how hard would it be to build Elvhens of our own?
Mirrors to places that mirror what you've seen in those places.
Is that approval? Hard to tell with you.
You want to bring some good, a piece of the past that aches to think it's lost.
After these past few years, it would just be good to create something magical that is also helpful for a change.
Indeed it would. Indeed it would. Go for it, Dorian. You try to make some Elvhens. Yeah. Another thing that Tevinter can take from the elves. Not to put that spin on it, but you know that spin is definitely going to be coming to it. You know it is. Ooh! A rune on the floor. There must be a Veilfire torch around. We'll go and find it. Unless that's something I can do with my hand now. Can I do that with my hand? I want to check. Let's do it. No. Ugh. What an oversight. What an oversight. That should totally be something that you can just do with the mark now. It should be. Okay, well, we've got a lot of notes. Just looking for that torch, really. I'll get to the notes, I will. But where is the Veilfire? No, not getting to you either. Might have to go around the back. No? Are we going to have to bring it from another place? But they don't go through Elvhens, do they? Oh. Okay. 2 of them. And quite a few little statuettes of Mythal. 2 foci just here. Because, you know, why not? Why not, I guess. Why not? It's not like they were valuable or useful or anything. Okay. Well, let's get reading then. Via Dethara, Raising the Sonalium. The pages of this book, Memory, describe a heated argument between a group of well-dressed elves inside an elaborately arched pavilion on an island floating in a void. In the distance, haloed by a blizzard of light, thousands of elves are maintaining an elaborate magical ritual that pulls raw essence from the Fade, funneled into a sphere in the air. Through the lens of the sphere can be seen a world of indigo waterfalls and rust-red jungles, and a temple palace so frescoed and cleverly carved it's a masterpiece in itself. The well-dressed elves' shouting grows so loud it can be heard over the magic. One leaps at another, howling and pulling out a knife burning with prismatic flame. Architects of the Grand Sonalium, a gift from Blessed Seylis to clever June as thanks for a great favour, in friendly debate over the colour of the palace's roof trim. Friendly debate. Yeah. Sure. They took it very seriously. Very seriously. Pulling a prismatically coloured or prismatically flaming knife and screaming at each other. Absolutely how they do it. Via Dethara, the deepest Fade. The pages of this book, Memory, are instructions on how to reach the deepest parts of the Fade, realms so far removed they're unmarked by dreamers. Epiphany requires a mind smooth as mirror glass, still as stone. Put aside 10 years for practice and the next 100 for searching. What others have learned will ease your journey. Those who never manifested outside the Fade will find it easier to find its stillest roots, but it is rare the compulsion overtakes our brethren of the air. Ooh. Okay. A smooth brain. It takes a smooth brain. Smooth and calm. How interesting. Hard in Hightown, chapter... who knows, by Varric Tethras. Donnan wiped spilled ale off the bar, listening to the cries of the birds and the crashing of waves outside. Another slow day on the Amaranthian coast. The tavern didn't get many visitors, just a little too far south of the Antivan border to catch the caravans, but he hadn't opened it to make a profit. He poured a glass of plum brandy from a chipped decanter and carried it out onto the patio, where an impressive Orlesian moustache was keeping company with an old grey warden playing a minuet on a lute. Donnan handed the brandy to the warden in some deference to his moustache, and the gentleman accepted it with grace, placing the glass on the table before finishing the last measure of his song. You have my thanks, guardsman. The Orlesian set the lute on a nearby chair and allowed the brandy to approach his moustache. The moustache did not appear impressed with the vintage. It's just Donnan these days, he replied, looking out over the waves. My time in the Kirkwall Guard is over. I spent so many years in and around the City of Chains, the warden sighed. We're both lucky to have escaped our clutches. The sun was setting behind them, drawing long shadows on the ground that stretched towards the sea. Maybe, Donnan shrugged, watching the waves turn dark in the distance. Some days, I'm not sure all of me made it out. To what we've left behind. The Orlesian raised his glass in a toast, and the two men watched the light fade over the ocean in peace. Well, well, well. Varric, have you... have you actually written that? Is that written yet? Why didn't you number it? Why did you not number it, Varric? Okay, well, let's get this, and hopefully...
These blocks are heading toward that upside-down Elvhen.
Creepy. Helpful, but creepy.
It's a place of learning. Maybe this Vir Dathara is helping us find what we need.
Now it's even weirder.
Get over it, Bull. Get over it. Things have happened. Just accept it, and let's move on. Okay. But we still didn't find a torch, so... Well... And unfortunately my mark did not work. It did not function as a torch, so... Maybe we'll be able to get... Maybe we'll be able to get back down here some other way or something. Let's go. Ah. Okay. Hello, guys. Oh, yes. Wait for my kid. Get that up. Oh, yes. Hey, there you are. Did we get it? Is that it? I think that must be it. Okay. Well, I don't think there was a torch this way either, unfortunately. But let's go. In fact, let's come this way. Why not? I don't actually think that they'll pass through Alluvians with me. I'm pretty sure they don't, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do to get that rune. Let's go. Okay. And we just need to go through... Hey, Anchor Blast. Discharging the anchor now deals damage to nearby enemies.
That's really not getting better, boss.
The pain stopped.
The magic here wakes it. Familiar, strong, ripping apart again, all again.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we shouldn't have come here. Maybe. Let's read this. Via Dethara, Birds of Fancy. The pages of this book, Memory, describe a pair playing, colliding in the air, bodies formed for kissing, stroking, lines of heat as molten as the sun. The dance is fluid, roiling, never-ending. Lovers tangled in a laughing knot that rolls on for years, a promise never to be parted, whatever ages come. An annoyed thought intrudes from one who marked this memory after it was recorded. By the gods, find a private chamber. Yeah. Honestly, guys. Whoever you were. Have some decency. Oh, and something else has appeared. Via Dethara, attentive listeners. The pages of this book, Memory, show a solemn group of elves in an amphitheatre of living wood, entire trees grown into seats and stairs for the listeners to recline on. 2 other elves and a spirit of learning are speaking in turn on ways to bend the properties of the material world when casting spells. At the end, the spirit, with the air of a senior lecturer, floats forward and booms in a surprisingly deep voice. The unchanging world is delicate. Spells of power invite disaster and annihilation. The unchanging world is stubborn. The pull of the earth fiercely resists making fire run like water, or stone rise like mist. The unchanging world rings with its own harmony. Listen with fearless hearts, and great works will unfold. Okay. Well, that sounds really cool. That sounds very cool. Did we look through here? I think we did. Probably. Possibly not. Possibly not. Let's look through this. Hey, okay, no we didn't. Oh. Well, yeah. Okay. Let's go back. Okay, now, anyone got anything to say about this before we drop down to our death? Because I don't think we'll be able to get through there. We might need to come at it from a different way. Unless... Nope, okay, well let's see. Sure? No. I cannot jump that. I can't jump that. Unfortunately. Well, never mind. Let's forget that for now then. We'll just forget that one. Maybe we'll be able to come back to it. Okay. So, it's this one we need to get into now, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, Veilfire. Okay. Well. Nothing else around here. Let's see what the body says first.
More dead Kunari with terrified expressions.
Okay. Sure. Can we light any of these? No. No. Nothing new here. Nothing we can interact with, unfortunately. Okay. Well, never mind. Let's just get up, I suppose. Okay. But there is an archivist here.
Welcome, and listen to the last words of those who walked this place. If we get out of here, I will end Fen Haral. After he held back the sky to imprison the gods, the dread wolf disappeared. Lies. We must tear down the veil, the cities, the pathways. Without magic, they're crumbling. You're wasting your time. Fen'Haral's veil has turned our empire to ruins.
So, the ancient Elven Empire collapsed because the veil weakened magic.
If the old elves relied on magic even more than the Vince, no wonder things went to crap when it dried up.
Yeah.
Do you realize what this means? What this place is? The actual history of the elves could change everything.
Sure it could. It could change everything. We should probably be worried about that, or at least a little cautious, but... Nah. Let's go. This is my history, Dorian. I need to know. Okay, we've got something to listen to Bull about. Let's see what you've got.
Floating crap, magic mirror crap, evil demon crap. When this is over, I'm gonna need somebody to hit me with a stick again.
I'm not sure whether I want that to be a metaphor or not.
Next time we get the gang back together, let's do a dragon instead. Dragons are fun.
That's also ending a life, though, Bull. That's ending a life. I don't think I want... Well, the next time we get together, or every time we get together, to just be when we kill things. Is that... We only get together to kill people. That's horrible. Yeah, it looks like a path up. Okay, well, I'm sure we'll get there. Oh, yeah, purple fire that way. And... frescoes. Okay, let's read this. Research notes. These loose pages are scattered about as if abandoned in a great hurry. Algebraic-looking formulae crawl across the pages, spiked with dense annotations in Kunlat.
This looks like technical notes. What did the Kunari come here to learn?
They're real technical. I can't make out any either. Something about magic. That's it.
I recognize some formulas. The Kunari are trying to prove theoretical magic of some kind.
Really? The Cunaria? Weird. Very weird. Okay. Okay. So many eyes. Why do you need that many eyes? Maybe he had a lot of people to keep an eye on. Let's examine this. When the Dreadwolf's gaze is bright, light burns in a ring of the dead. Okay. So, we need to brighten something's gaze. A statue. Or something. Okay. Well, when we find it, we'll do it. Okay. And let's go. I want my goodies. The treachery of the wolf. The pages of this book, memory warn of a terrible danger. A wolf with slavering black jaws and pits for eyes. The Evanuris, the elven gods, stand in a ring around it as if preventing it from attacking. Beware the forms of Fen'Haral. The dread wolf comes in humble guises, a wanderer who knows much of the people and their spirits. He will offer advice that seems fair but turns slowly to poison. Remember the price of treason and keep in your heart the mercy of your gods. How threatening. Emerald and Sigil of Lyrium. Okay. Now hopefully this will still be active enough to get me around here. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay. So I need to light your gaze or something. That one. Requires veil fire. Well, it would be nice if I could have had some. Press that. Okay. Now can I have it? No? Well, his gaze is light. Can I... Am I going to have to go back down to that ring of Veilfire? Is that it? Maybe. Maybe. I guess all of the torches are lit now. He's just lighting all of the torches. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go. Ah. And the gaze is gone. How am I going to get Veilfire up here? I don't think there was a torch. I've been trying to find a Veilfire torch, but... Can I climb up there? Is that it? No. Okay. We'll press you, and then try and find a torch, I suppose. Well, the Elvhen is going to be right below me, so... Let's... do this again. Oh, that did not work this time. It did not keep you... it did not keep you safe. Well, whatever. Let's go. Ah, this is another way. Okay, okay. Damn, alright. Now you can discharge that.
Upstairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted Elvhen now.
Possibly, but there's other things that I want to find. Like, I want to find a Veilfire torch. Okay, we should be able to drop off this to reach that path. Oh, we survived. It's good. It's good. And hopefully through this Elvhen, we'll find that ring of Veilfire torches, and hopefully one of them will be. Okay. It was this, wasn't it? One of you, surely. Okay. North Gunari. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yep, okay. And let's get a cage on you. Get as many as possible. We've got this, guys. Sort of. Okay. Ooh, Canary shot to that gun. Come on. There we go. But no, we can't light it. Ugh. I swear this Veilfire is just really annoying me. The Veilfire thing is annoying me. I'm a mage, I should just be able to light any sconce with the Veilfire. If it remembers being lit at any point, I should be able to do it. So why can't I? Hello, you. Librarian.
Hello.
Okay, okay, it's fine. We've got this. Ah, look at feelings. Indeed. Let's get in a cage up. You will not stop me from learning things. You're a librarian, you're not supposed to stop me. How dare you try? We've got this. Ooh, yes. There we go. Is that it? Or just the ones that were over here? Just the ones that were over here? No, there's got to be more, surely. What's that? Nothing? Yeah, there's nothing around. Okay. I might be overreacting a tad. Just in case. Yeah, there's nothing. There's no... Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, okay. Well, that is where the... That's where the button is. I really cannot see a single Veilfire torch. And that is really annoying. Especially since I really don't think that they will pass through the Elvhen. I really don't think they will. So what exactly am I supposed to do then? I suppose we'll just have to wait and find out. Okay. And we should be able to climb back up there. Okay, okay. Yeah, we went that way, didn't we? So, now that we have a complete path, we can get across to this Elvhen. Let's go. Hey.
Survivor of the breach, herald of change, hero of the South.
The Vidasala, I presume.
After fulfilling your purpose at the breach, it is astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people. Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
We don't have to fight. My mark isn't a danger. You're not up to killing me. You're not up to killing me.
I've defeated all your Ben Hasrath so far.
So you have. The repercussions have already begun. I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago.
The breach was a fluke. So you try mass assassination, and what are you going to do? Yeah, so you're trying to murder us all in mass?
Is that what Dragon's Breath is for? Murdering our heads of state just to control our magic?
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stopped there? The day we saw the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'Harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why do you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Dargarad.
What, she's not talkative? Well...
I'm falling back!
You're not falling back. You're just falling over. Okay. Let's get... Okay, so... Oh, yeah. The mayhem, maximum mayhem. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay, and the big guy over here. Fantastic. Facing the wrong way, dude. You are facing the wrong way. It's Cerebus, so they should be thankful that they're facing the wrong way. That's it, get into them. We've got this. Okay. That was uncalled for. That's right. Get in there. Beautiful. Okay. I see loot. Davarad keystone and stinking cheetah. A shield. Lovely. Okay, and there's a note right there. Well, well, well. Tattered note. This scrap of parchment is written in both Kunlat and the common tongue, although the letters in Kunlat are shaky. Please excuse my Kunlat. Its subtleties elude me even with your patient teaching. We pulled everyone out of the palace. The Shem nobles assumed we were servants leaving on an errand. We're hiding where you told us, waiting for signs that Dragon's Breath has begun. Victory is in the Kun.
No wonder the Kunari translated notes into our language. It was for their non-Kunari spies.
They'd have to. Kunlat's not an easy one to learn.
Yeah. Okay, well at least we found one of the spies, or at least one of our workers found it. Superb amulet of critical chain. Alright, every time the wearer of this amulet doesn't land a critical hit chance increases greatly. Yeah, alright. Okay. And there's another archivist thing up there. Well, we'll get to you. I want to have a look around down here first. No other notes? Nope, that's the chest. And there was something else. Something down here. A note. I see it. I see it. The Risk of Cerbas. This sheaf of notes is written mostly in Kunlat, but select paragraphs have been translated into the common tongue. Those born outside the Kun will not comprehend the seriousness of using mages to help us. They believe the worst that can befall a mage is demon possession. They do not truly understand that the loss of mastery comes with a loss of the self. Those of the Kun since birth do not understand why we risk using Cerebas. We have immersed them in a sea of magic until it seems impossible they could ever do anything but drown. It is right that we enlighten you so your purpose here is clear. We have learned from this place that there lived an Elven mage who saw a great wrong and sacrificed all to right it. This mage made the veil, which protects us from the Fade. This veil stripped power from his rulers, who had treated their people with such excess that it makes the southern kings and queens seem staid. Thus does every action carry rightness and all paths converge. In his greatest magic, the Elven mage became an agent of peace through the veil. In our willingness to brave this place, we may discover how the veil can be strengthened through our own mages. For that, we risk our lives. The Cerebas who have joined in this endeavour understand the dangers and have made their choice. Remember the words of Ashkari Kozlun. Existence is a choice. There is no chaos in the world, only complexity. Knowledge of the complex is wisdom. From wisdom of the world comes wisdom of the self. Mastery of the self is mastery of the world. Loss of the self is the source of suffering. Suffering is a choice, and we can refuse it. It is in our own power to create the world or destroy it. For peace, we will endure any horror here. We will create a safer world or destroy the old one. Okay.
These are Vidasala's papers. She brought mages here to research strengthening the veil.
A way to clamp down magic. No wonder she's here.
It explains why the Kunari thought it was worth camping here.
Indeed. I don't imagine they would have ever done so if they didn't know that this was the end goal. Getting rid of magic forever. Horrible. Huh. Weird. Okay. Huh. Well, I assume we can jump up there. Yeah, we can. Damn right. Okay. And unfortunately, kinda. Can't destroy that thing, unfortunately. 263 gold, superb amulet of evasion. But I guess its true use was just to get you to notice this up here, and that was the way up. That's its true purpose here. And the Elvhen is broken, of course. Okay. And let's come around here. Anything in this area? Nope. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Let's come up here first. Broken Elvhen. Shattered from the other side. Yeah. When? By whom? And another archivist.
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
Indeed. Where did Vidisala go?
Can you tell me where a Kunari called Vidisala went?
Yes, we heard much, although she fooled herself into thinking we could not hear. Take a keystone to the Davarad. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining Gatlock powder.
Right, I have a keystone.
I found a keystone with one of the Kunari.
Yes, and you need words for their key. Marast Nira. It glows. It will open the way to the Davarad. May you find what you seek. In coming here, you strengthen the paths. I can now raise one, if you wish to go.
Thanks. Yeah?
You've been very helpful.
Gildethal was what the Elvhen called me. One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another. One Elvhen feel the memories of another. When the veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew.
Okay, so you're the internet.
We've got to find the Davarad and corner Vidisala there.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, we'll get to that. I want to have a look around this way. And we still need to figure out the veil fire thing, so I don't want to go too quickly. Is there even... There is a way around. Okay. Well. Let's go. Hey, a chest. Elganan and Nast. Okay. Oh, just made it through. But you know what that wasn't? A veil fire torch. That was definitely not one of those. So where? Where? I know she said she can raise a path for us now, but... Oh. There is an Elvhen right there. Can we not get to it? Can't jump this way. Certainly can't get over there. And that was just a chest there with a broken Elvhen. So no, I don't think we can get up there. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Maybe we'll be able to come back from somewhere to get to there. Maybe. Okay. Well, can we even go through this Elvhen now? No, I guess we're just not going to figure out whatever all the rest of that was about. I guess we're just not going to. We've come through and we can't go back. Alright then. Well, the only other way to go is forward, so... Yeah, I'm not happy about it, but we can go. Okay, well, I will leave it here then. And next episode, we will continue after the Vidisala. So, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, so the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.